Greetings. Brokerage accounts versus checking accounts. It's my humble opinion that I think everyone should have a brokerage account if you don't have one already. Not saying you don't need a checking account, but definitely want to add brokerage accounts to your repertoire. First off, I'm not a financial advisor, but I do deal with finances. So I have a brokerage account, so I think that I can and should speak on it. If you're particularly my age and don't have a brokerage account, you're a little behind the eight ball in my opinion. Pros and cons. Let me start here. With brokerage accounts, that gets you in the game, there's a risk there of your money not compounding, but if you check the statistics, your chances are very slim to none for you losing your money, to be honest with you. I look back at Apple, for instance, a company 5 years ago, 10 years ago, I missed out on, it's no telling how many. I had to go look at the numbers to see how much I could have X'd up my funds. But the point is, if you don't have a brokerage account, you're not even in the game. This is separate from your 401ks, your IRAs, and all that good stuff. This is just advice on even just storing your normal funds. Myself, I have a checking account, which all my bills and all that good stuff, my day-to-day light bill, electricity, water, is taken from the checking account. But I also have a brokerage account, so if I have disposable income, I slide it over there, put it in the market. That's the gist of it. You're putting it in the market and letting it compound. That's what we like. We like compound interest. I'm not as too risque. I put it in mutual funds, VOO, things of that nature, because I don't like to lose money either. So the riskier plays, I may dabble with individual stocks, don't get me wrong, but my main focus is just to put them in mutual funds, because they're kind of safe there. Once you put your money in the mutual fund, they're not locked in. You can retrieve your money. Take 2 to 3 business days. I recommend budgeting yourself to where you can keep it in the brokerage account, because hey, while it's in the brokerage account, your money's working for you. What Warren Buffett said, if you got to work for every dollar that you make, you could be working your entire life, and that's not what we want. Checking accounts, you know the deal. You're not making anything on your money. Your money's sitting there. The bank's loaning out your money, and you're getting, let's just say, practically nothing on the return of it. So at least with a brokerage account, you can sit let's say you sit $1,000 in your brokerage account, and that particular mutual fund. I like Fidelity. We call them Fizzy Rocks. FRZOX. One of you guys can correct me in the chat, but it's the mutual funds. It's no surcharge. It's cheap right now. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but this is just things that I do. And if you go back on Yahoo Finance, just a year from today, it was up like 20%. So if I were to put $1,000 in there, I would have $200 more. But yeah, and even on that note, I wish I would have had a brokerage account earlier in my life. But you don't know what you don't know. And look, I know it's tough out here, but discipline is a key. Myself personally, I'm creating custodial accounts for my boys or my kids. Trying to get them in there early. Cash App, I'll give them a shout out. I like how they make it very easy for you to buy stocks and send them to other people. So I've been experimenting with that with my teenagers. I'll buy them a stock. It'll be under their profile, and they can see it gradually going up or gradually going down, so they can get the concepts of how that whole thing works. I got one, he's even trying to flip a little bit. So it's kind of awesome just to see, just kind of teaching them those principles of money at an early age is very important, without saying, to say the least. So anyway, back to custodial accounts. With the brokerage account, another benefit is you can open an account for your young child and get them set up for give them a better chance financially for the future. In a perfect world, I wish when a child is born, the family could get together and this is very aggressive, maybe put $5,000 in a custodial account for the child. And you don't even have to add anything else. Just see what that looks like when they're 18 and you didn't do anything but made that initial seed investment. That's a bit aggressive, but if the immediate family could maybe just come up with something, that would be awesome. If we could just try to ingrain that in our culture I don't care if it's just $1,000. It's going to be more than what you put in once they turn 18. So lessons I wish I knew when I was younger and was having children, but you live and you learn. If you clicked on this video, don't say that I didn't know anything about a brokerage account. Hey, if you live in check to check, let's take a look at your behaviors. Let's see if you can cut back on one particular thing, or if you need to make more money. The key is having disposable income, taking that disposable income and dropping it into assets, which stocks, yes, they can be a liability, but more often than not, they're assets, and that's just another way your money's making money. Your money's making money while you're sleeping. Every one of my dollars is a soldier, and or employee, and we put them to work. So hey, I appreciate your time. That's brokerage accounts versus checking accounts. Yes, your money is safe in a checkings account, but it's just sitting there basically losing value if you want to deep dive in that, with inflation and all that good stuff. So just wanted to share my thoughts on that. I truly appreciate your time. Got more information coming out. I'm not a financial advisor, but hey, I've lived life. So just want other folks to learn from my mistakes and maybe take something out of it and add value to their own life. So hey, until next time, peace.